Hi everyone. We just got back from our holiday in Nashville last week and we had company this weekend, and I don't know about you, but I am so ready to get on track again with cleaner eating. I do what I can to eat healthy while I'm away, but it's definitely not the same as planning and making my own meals when I'm at home. And I often get asked what I do to eat healthier while I'm away, so I thought I would share my top tips with you today about what I do. Thank you so much for watching, whether it's live or on the replay. My name is Dr. Jennifer Hessler, and I'm a naturopathic doctor and a mom of four, and I'm passionate about helping women to more easily incorporate healthy living and healthy eating into their busy lives. So today I'm going to talk about my top 3 tips to help you eat healthier when you're away from home. Let me know in the comments what you do to set yourself up for success while traveling. And please share this video or tag any friends who you think will be interested in this information as well. So tip number 1 is make the best choices that you can. Having kids, I don't always get to choose my number 1 place to eat. So we inevitably end up sometimes at places like Boston Pizza or Tim Hortons, or yes, even McDonald's sometimes when we're on the road. So here is what I choose when I go to those places. One of the most common things I eat when we have to have takeout is a salad. Almost all of these places have some kind of salad option. You can add some more protein by including some chicken or some fish or some shrimp, and most of these places have at least one of those options, and that helps to make them more filling. I also recommend asking for your dressing on the side, as that way you can more easily control how much goes on it. My second suggestion, and this is more for sit-down restaurants, is to get some meat like chicken, steak, or fish with some steamed vegetables on the side. Obviously not for vegetarians. For vegetarians, some sort of stir fry or something might be a good option. And if you can get some protein, which is a little bit harder at restaurants, the typical restaurants, then that's ideal. So maybe not a place like McDonald's would have that option, but most other restaurants do have that on the menu. One of my favorite things to get when we eat out is to either get chicken or fish or beef tacos, and they usually taste really good. If you get the unbreaded version for the protein, then it's relatively healthy, and almost every menu has that as one of their options. The other thing is I try to stay away from too much fried food and too much bread. I try and follow the same rules that I generally do at home, eating more protein, more healthy fats, and having less grain-based carbs. So I've discussed before, if you really want a burger or you really want a sandwich, there's nothing wrong with having that. Sometimes that is one of the only options on the menu, but you can often eat them without the bread, or even just like half a bun or half of the bread sandwich, to decrease how much of the grains that you're having and fill up on more of the other ingredients. My other suggestion is to share a dish. The portion sizes are often much larger than we need to be eating, and often much larger than we're even able to eat. And most restaurants, in my experience, will split a dish for you without any issue. And the other benefit is that ends up saving you some money as well. My second tip is bring along your snacks. It's easy to pack some healthy snacks for the road. We often bring apples, pears, little oranges. Mixed nuts are a favorite. We make up a kind of homemade trail mix, or a baked good, something like homemade cookies or muffins. And then we include some special treats for the kids and for ourselves, like granola bars. I try and pick ones that have a lower sugar content. Popcorn is something the kids really love too, and I save those to bring out when we need something to keep everybody calm for a little bit longer. And for the adults, a protein bar can be a really great on-the-go option. I just recently found some that are made by Kashi. They sold them at Walmart, so the regular grocery store would carry them. And they don't have a very high sugar content. They've got a good amount of fiber, and they're not overly expensive either. So we brought those on our last trip. And that way, when we make bathroom breaks, it's easy to just stop and pick up a coffee or a tea without falling prey to the tend to be unhealthy snacks that are available at the rest stops. And my final tip is that if you really want something, then allow yourself to have it sometimes and enjoy it. I definitely had more fried food and more alcohol than I normally would eat while we were away. But having those foods when I feel like it really helps me not to be deprived of them. They usually don't result in me feeling as good afterwards, so it makes it much easier for me to try and focus on healthier eating the rest of the time. And I was able to have some pretty amazing salads and other dishes while we were away. So there are more and more of those healthy options available. Obviously, it wouldn't be healthy for me to give in to the fried foods all of the time, but in order to have a healthy relationship with food, I really do think that it's important to give in to those cravings sometimes when you really feel like it's something you want. So when you're traveling away from home this summer, keep your eyes open for those healthier options. They are out there, and a lot of them do taste really good. And if, like me, you're just coming back from your holidays and you're getting ready to get back on track, then stay tuned for my 10-day detox. It will be available to help you get back on track in a couple weeks' time. Let me know if you'd like to be put on the waiting list for when the registration opens. And thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this information helpful. Talk to you again soon.